for over 15 years, educated, harnessed, and cradled by will, passion, and dedication, the drive to help people who are given unfortunate circumstances, especially the children, led me to seek one of the most incredible jobs: assisting, educating, and giving back in the realm of international pediatric care.
Kung hindi mo rin ako sasagutin, pwede bang sanyo wag mo na akong papuntahin? Kung sistema natin ay ganun pa din, at least alam ko na kung anong dapat kong gawin. Para hindi na ako babiyahe, sayang pamasahe, pati ang tsokolate sa'yo.
Here are the highlights.
Habang pasakalye, aasa lang pala ko sa'yo. Kaya sana di na lang nagsulat ng love letter sa'yo. Mag-aantay na lang, makakahanap din ng much better kaysa sa'yo. May nakita kong isang babae, di ko malimutan ang kanyang imahe. Ano ba ang iyong pangalan noong nakita kita? Ako'y di mapakali, gustong mahawakan ng iyong mga kamay. Hanggang ngayon hindi mapalagay, sana ikaw ay makasabay. At nang malaman ko ang pangalan mo, at nang ikaw ay makilala ko, baby, wag ka na mag-alilangan pa. Alam mo naman talaga na kailangan ka. Ang katulad mo'y matagal kong hinahanap pa, at gusto kong makita gusto kong makita Baby, pauwi na ako.
So my name is Rodrigo Soto. I'm a pediatric cardiac surgeon, and I did my training as a surgeon, as a pediatric surgeon in Royal Children's Hospital in Melbourne, Australia. And then I did a fellowship in France, in Paris, for a year. I was lucky enough to then be back in Melbourne as a consultant for a few years, working at the Children's Hospital, which was a fantastic opportunity. And also was at that time when I started doing humanitarian medicine, started doing mission trips on pediatric cardiac surgery. I was donating 2 weeks of a year every year, and I did that for around 10 years. And it was the most gratifying thing that I was doing at that time. Honestly, I was at that time I was working in Melbourne. Then I was working in a private hospital back home, and having everything that you need to do this, including supplies, great infrastructure, everything. But interestingly, of the 52 weeks of the year, I was waiting for those 2 weeks because it was so rewarding and it was so much what I really want to do. And you also have the opportunity to meet fantastic people, really, really cool, nice, intelligent, giving people. So can you imagine during 10 years of volunteer and met, dozens of that kind of people. Many of them are today my close friends. Then after 10 years of being a volunteer, I somehow was invited to become a full-time with another organization, which I was working with for 4 or 5 years. And he said, you know what, I should do what my heart is telling me to do, which is go for humanitarian medicine, because it's something that I know there's not many surgeons lined up for a job like this, but for any other job, it will be a lot of surgeons lined up for it, right? So I think that many times, I think that when you're in life, you talk with somebody or you're talking with your friends And you know, when you say, you know, those whales that are dying with plastic in their stomachs, right? You say, oh, somebody should do something, you know, we should do something, or somebody should take care of that, or whatever. But then you go, you know, to, you know, Starbucks and get a plastic bag, a plastic cup, you know, with a straw, and go to the supermarket, get it. So, you know what I mean? So this stage in your life in when you said, you know what, there's a problem there, and I'm gonna take care of that problem. I'm not gonna let other people to actually do it for me, and just saying that, oh, I really care about that, but I mean, if you really care, you do this, you know. It's like, you know, all the guys from my team here, yeah, here I am. So for the last 4 or 5 years working with an organization was a very good experience for me, because actually one thing is to do this as a volunteer, another one is to do it full-time, and basically being responsible for everything that is happening within the training visit. Not only just come over and play the surgeon role, but also, you know, supervising, organizing, and keeping, you know, the team together, and many other aspects that are part of being responsible for the whole trip. Also during the last few years, I have been very lucky to, you know more of these fantastic volunteers, but also been able to meet another people that made the same decision that I made, that they decided that humanitarian medicine is something that they want to do as a full-time, actually bring people life to a level that not many other organizations that do this kind of job is at the moment. I think that we, you know, in the next few years, we will evolve in a very comprehensive and sophisticated organization that is capable of delivering the care and that these children need. And also we will be able to, you know, fulfill our dream, which is, you know, help these sites to actually develop their own capacity to do what they do. And I think that that's a huge difference between us and many other organizations that are doing something like this, at least in the same field, but in a different way.
Kaso lang wala na nga, pero alam ko na masaya ka na. Sa mundo ko wala nang makakagawa, makakatumbas na yung napadama. Salamat sa pag-ibig mo, ibig mo lagi kang nasa puso't isip ko at inaamin ko na